Hey everybody, and welcome back.
It just froze.
Wow, I know you guys can hear me. We're having all sorts of troubles here. So that's me. You could see me. Let's go to desk cam now, Dawn.
Intro. Here we go.
I'm not saying anything.
You're up.
Are you sure you can see me?
Yeah.
Nothing's
Desk cam
frozen?
works. No, desk cam works.
We
It's been a good beginning. Shut up.
it's been 45 minutes of craziness. So we did finally get the SuCam going, and it worked until we used it. Then it didn't work anymore.
As soon as I hit the go button, it froze.
Okay, so desk cam works. The two McDreamy cams work now. We had to... Anyways, so welcome back. My name is Sue, and I am from OML Embroidery. And over there at the computer is Dawn.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you can see how amused we are.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Lost enthusiasm.
All the cameras today. Anyways, it's Sunday, and I assure you I did brush my hair today. I did my nails. They are awesome. I'm so happy with them. I don't know what they're called, but they're really cool. So, love the nails. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you. Today, we are working on more Mylar. And I'm cutting up my balloon. I didn't realize how large this balloon was. When you only need little pieces of it, a little goes a long way. So, it's been fun. So, last week we talked about the sashing and the cornerstones and how you sew them together. So you sew a cornerstone, sashing, cornerstone, do it again, and then sew it, and then put the side ones on and make sure they're facing the right way. So that was easy enough. Now we're going to do another design for the set, and I'm going to be making some more of the sashing and cornerstones to, make 2 or 3 blocks. It'll look beautiful, I think. I love the colors.
Phyllis says your nails look like Mylar nails.
That was kind of the idea. You'll be able to see it a little bit more when we go to my brother Dream Machine. So it's purple and turquoise on this hand, and it's blue and green on this hand, and then whatever this stuff is over it. It's like a chrome powder. I don't know what it's called, but I love it. I'm so happy. I love it. It's groovy. So yes, Mylar nails for our Mylar design. So I've had a lot of fun doing the Mylar. I love the bright colors, especially that blue. That just rocks it. I'm going to add in a different color today because we're doing flowers and a birdhouse and a couple other things. And I'm going to add in red so it'll look good.
You may have already said it, but I might have missed it. But your blue in your nails matches your blue thread. Just saying.
Does it now?
Pretty close, yeah.
Kinda. The blue is a bit darker.
And
This.
if you put it on the design where there's a bit more light on it, it matches a little bit.
Okay, well that wasn't on purpose, but
It's kind of cool though.
I guess so. I really don't match my nails to every project we're working on, but
Jill says very iridescent.
yeah, that's what it is. Like mermaidy, or I don't really like mermaid stuff, but or unicorn stuff. I don't know. It's just cool for sure. Oh.
You're unicorny.
No, you're just corny. All right, so I've started a little bit because it's a long stitch. And let's go to my brother Dream Machine, who is McDreamy, and I'll show you what I've done so far. So, Dawn to the machine. Okay, so I am doing the 5x5 size, so it's the D size on it. looks a bit dark. Don't change anything. I
I'm
don't
not
want.
touching a thing.
I don't want the cameras to go.
It works. I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm using the 5x7 hoop because it's a 5x5 design. I have some soft cutaway, the no-show mesh cutaway. I really like that for quilt blocks. And I stitched out the placement line. I put the batting down. I stitched the batting down and cut it out so there's no batting in the seam allowance. And then I just put the fabric over. And if you noticed, I thought it would look really good. The first one we did, Mr. Owl, is the same print, but it's green and the pink. But this pink is exactly the same as what's in the sashing and the cornerstones. So I thought that would look really nice, kind of a nice flow to it. So yeah, I just thought that was fun. The fabric is from, I think this one's from Missouri Star. I'll have to grab the name of it for you guys. And then I just stitched these green bits. It's just, straight stitching, so I didn't worry about it. So now the next step right here, you can see, is the Mylar. So we're going to do these 3 big flowers, and you can see where I'm adding in the red and the red for the planter. So I just thought it would be cool. So let's get our placement done. And I'm just going to keep the green thread because it doesn't really matter. And we're going to put down our Mylar. There we go. It made a click sound. I'm like super worried. Don't do anything. So, hello to everyone. Mylar, I hope you guys are having tons of fun with Mylar because I think it's great stuff.
Arlene is in here, says hi.
Hi, Lynn. I hope you're feeling better, Lynn. Lynn was just a little tired. Aren't we all? I didn't sleep at all last night, so it's kind of crazy. However, I'm happy, super happy, to be stitching out some Mylar. Alright, so the next step is the outlines right here. And before I do that, I am going to change my thread because the next step after that is the tack down. Or, sorry, the Mylar stitches. So after the tack down, we can't cut our Mylar. We have to wait until the Mylar stitches hold everything down, then we can do it. So I have my gorgeous blue, and I'm just threading it in. There we go. So we have a lot of Anita Goodesign design sets to give away. So we're going to start doing that again because I think it's really fun. And I think we can, have some fun with it, pick some designs. How many do you think we have left, Don? 200 maybe?
Yeah, quite a few.
So, yeah, we'll start doing, what do? Weekly giveaways? I think it would be fun. And then, everyone can have a chance to experience the joy of Anita Goodesign. Ooh, that flashed. All right, so I'm putting my Mylar down. It looks like it's going to cover all 3. So let's do our quick tack down. I'm not putting my fingers anywhere near to the needle. I got hecked for that yesterday, so I'm going to be more careful because I don't want people to do it. So just be careful. There we go. How's the chat going, Don?
Good.
Chatty?
It's chatty.
It's chatty.
Norseman says hello.
Hello. Please don't send any of your Viking thingy things to us. We've had enough.
No gremlins today. We've had enough already.
We've had enough. So, perfect. I could have used, if you keep your scraps of your Mylar, you could use it there too as well. Beautiful. So, we can't do anything yet until after the next step. So there we go. Now these are the fun Mylar stitches. So yay. And I love the blue and the gold. I love it. There we go. Beautiful. I'm more used to the sound of it stitching. My McDreamy connections going, oh no, it's not supposed to sound like that in my head. But I know.
Brenda ratted him out and said he already sent an emoji one, Sue. She told on him.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but geez. I'm glad everything's together because I really wanted to stitch this out and see how this background fabric looks with the other one because I think it'll look really cute. And I may have a couple more.
Ronog says hello.
Ronog! Hello, Ronog! Seems like we have all of our embroidery friends here, so which is awesome. Our wonderful moderators in the group and on here, thank you guys as always. It's really nice. We appreciate you guys. You guys hold it together, man. Okay, so now this is done. We are going to go back to the desk, Dawn.
Desk's up.
And I could probably do this at the machine, but, you know, not gonna. So I'm just gonna... This is my favorite part of, like, anything, is just pulling it apart. Instead of trimming, Lynn, you'd love this, right? Instead of trimming... I should get my picker thing. That's okay. Ooh, nice. I'd like to get rid of that little piece. So as long as you're gentle, it seems to go quite well. And again, I do enjoy doing applique without any trimming. It's wonderful. So there we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I'm exhausted from all that trimming. Whew. Back to the machine, Don. Oh, I forgot to say it's a 7511 needle. As always, I really don't change my needle size. Oh. Alright, yeah. I know, McDreamy. I know. We had a look at the cutter, by the way, and cleaned it out, so I was hoping it would help a little bit. And it has been. I didn't have any problems the first part. Maybe McDreamy's camera shy.
Maybe.
Oh, hit the OK. There we go. Alright, so cancel. Now we have to back up, so I'm going to go -10. That's not it. -10, and I think that should be it. Yep. So right here is where it starts. So I did -1 a couple times, and it moved over to where it ended off, and so I was able to go back and hit it exactly on.
It's nice to be able to do it precise like that.
Yeah, I like that. Just don't hit the color forward by mistake. Well, I mean, you can, but... Alright, so placement stitch. Oh, yeah, I'm going to turn this upside down.
Silver birdhouse.
Silver and black, I think,
Nice.
is what I'm going to do. So I want to stitch this down, just so it'll hold. I love this Mylar. Even though I only have 2 colors, I still love it. So there we go. Beautiful. I'm going to keep the blue, so it looks like it's kind of painted. There we go. So we're going to do our Mylar stitches now. Awesome. And the Mylar stitches are just like fill stitches with some spacing in between. And it's just to keep the Mylar safe. Now remember, whatever you're doing with Mylar, as beautiful as it is, it's not very washable. so you really can't wash it. They don't recommend that you do it all. I suppose you could try, but I'm not going to. This is going to be a wall hanging, so.
Susan Wee says, I'm here from my embroidery family. I still have no Mylar.
Oh, well, good. Thanks for joining us. Even though you don't have Mylar, I have a limited supply. But you know what? I have lots of colored thread, so I'm seriously okay with it. And it's nice to have the back and the front. I think that works too. I seem to be having troubles pulling this. I don't know why. I need my Cricut picker thing. No, it's okay. I'm going to use my awl. And that's AWL. I'm not going to use my awl.
Why not?
Not that kind of awl. There we go. Maybe it's just my nails getting in the way. The Cricut picker thing seems to work really well. Now, you don't have to be that particular because you really know that the satin stitches are going to cover it, but I'm just showing you my workflow for it. Just tweezers would probably be handy too. And you could just use your nails and get a little aggressive too. That's fine. All right, so good. Let's take the extras. Put my hoop back in, and we're going to do one more, which is the pot. So I think we'll do the pot gold because, you know, yeah, I want to see what the burgundy and the gold looks like. So, placement. And put your Mylar down. And we're going to stitch it down, and it goes around twice, which makes a lovely perforation, so it's easier to take it off. The people in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group, all of our friends that are stitching it out in different colors, and they all look amazing. I think a couple people went and bought the full quilt too as well, which is awesome. It's nice. I love this blue. Probably should have made it red, but I didn't. For no reason, I just didn't. Oh, these are kind of cool stitches in it. As long as they're spaced apart, it seems to go really well. Look, it's got kind of a wave to it, to the stitch points. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Oh, that was a good camera hit. That was points for that. I don't care as long as it's still working.
That was 10 points, right, Grina?
Yeah, that's fine. You could take 10 points. Actually, when I hit it, I put it back into a much better position.
There you go.
It is. It was a little too down. Now it's fine. So now we're going to start the decoration on the flowers. So I'm going to add my newest color. I'm just going to thread it. Then, of course, I'm going to take off the Mylar. This is our last piece of Mylar on this one, unfortunately. I want more. I want more. So, okay. Let's take off our Mylar. No trimming, no trimming. I'm so happy for no trimming. I love this stuff.
Mylar is a cool applique.
I really like it. It adds just that little, you know, kind of like the bling. Kind of like a bling to it. So, red burgundy, here we go. Such a cute design. Look at, I love the waves here. That's awesome. So I'm hoping the red kind of is bright enough. Nice connection there. I did change the order of things a little bit. But hopefully it doesn't confuse everyone. Same steps, but just a little bit in a little bit of a different order so I could stitch out the green. Nice connections. Okay, so that burgundy is really nice. It's kind of a deep burgundy, so a reddish burgundy. Burgundy is another one of those difficult thread colors for sure. What a beautiful block, Donna Judd says. I know. I absolutely love it. It would be really cool to do a quilt with solid color backgrounds, but different colors of them. Like even pastel-y kind of colors, so then that would make the Mylar stand out even more. I think that would be really cool. Something like that. There should be a hot pink Mylar. I bet you there is, Lynn, for sure. That's awesome. Jill, thank you very much. Are you clicking?
No. Yeah, I am.
Could you stop?
The keyboard's loud.
Yeah, geez, Dawn. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, that the little fox with the heart reminds me to say Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, from this OML Embroidery family or gang to you guys. Now we're gonna do the outside of the pot. This should look stunning. But yeah, awesome. Black background would be great. Fantastic idea. I think it would look stunning. Ooh, I'm glad I did this part in blue. The first part in blue, because now it's going to go with a bit of red. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, wouldn't black make everything stand out? I think it would be great. I see a lot of hot pink Mylar on Amazon. Lynn, I'll see if I can get some and I'll share with you. I'll have a look after this, and we can do some Mylar. No trimming though, Lynn. I don't know how you're gonna handle that. No trimming. Awesome. Awesome. I got a pink Mylar balloon. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the balloon is a fantastic way of like recycling for sure. Is there something wrong, Don?
Just the Tyler started acting up.
Okay. Don't worry, Don's having trouble with the titler.
It's
just
one of those days.
Oh, really?
In case you didn't know.
Yeah, I knew. The panic right before live and nothing's working. Yeah, I know. Valentine's Mylar balloons come in hot pink. Well, yeah, and bright reds. I was saying that I think it's really a fantastic way, you know, to recycle sort of thing. Lynn says, what? No trimming? Sue, you will spoil me. Yep, I know.
There's no trimming now. When Lynn gets here, there will be.
On the Mylar, there just isn't.
You can't do Mylar when she's here.
Okay, so I'm not going to grab the wrong scissors this time, because that's what I did. I had my big Ginger scissors and smacked the camera. No harm done. I'm going to deny it. Oh, I hit the microphone. That's awesome. Okay, so yesterday in the show, we explained the silly saying that Dawn and I have about don't stitch any body parts. And I'm kind of heading to that today. You know? Don't stitch your face. Don't stitch your face, Dawn. There we go. So I'm putting in my beautiful blue. And we're going to stitch down the flowers. The flowers are lovely satin stitches with a little bit of a break in it. Oh, bobbin police. You guys are sleeping, but I got a new bobbin. Put a new bobbin in when we we checked the cutter thing. It did have a couple of threads in it, by the way. So yeah. Oh, look at the blue and the red. Oh man. You know, Lynn, if you had nice background fabric, and I'm actually really partial to the suggestion of the black, I'm thinking if you had all hot pink and different shades of pink, I think it would look amazing. I love to challenge myself that way, you know. See how many designs I can do and make the gold look different. So gold and blue works. I really love the gold and red. And on our owlie, the gold with the bright yellow. And then I turned it over for the wings. I guess I can go here.
Yep.
And the yellow and blue, I think, is my favorite. However, the pink looks really nice as well. So pink flowers with the gold. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that, you know, it's all the same thing, but it does look different. And of course, depending on the angle. So I like it. I love to challenge myself with different things. Heather says, Happy Valentine's Day to all my Northern Hemisphere friends. Happy Valentine's Day. We are going to... Well, Dawn got me a... What is it, an orchid? Dawn got me an orchid.
Yes.
See, when Dawn and I met, he maxed out for... Oh, yeah. Interrupt me. He maxed out for first Valentine's Day present, and he just can't do any better than that. So what he did is he got me a custom skull key for my Harley Davidson, and that was like the most awesome thing ever.
Yeah, I can't ever beat it.
No, so that would be something that I would love. You know, I'm not jewelry or whatever. So we just, you know, it's all downhill from there, really. There's nothing he can do to compete with that. The orchid's pretty, and apparently you put 1 ice cube on it per week for water. So I'm like, all right, that's different. Look at how pretty the blue is. Okay, I love the red or the burgundy, whatever. Looks kind of red. The spool looks more burgundy, though. If anyone's curious, hold on. It is 192 Floriani thread. But it's kind of burgundy, but not the pinky kind of burgundy. I really like it. It's a stunning color.
It's a nice color.
Yeah, and it goes really well with the gold. Kind of like Harry Potter colors. Yeah, why is everything so dark?
That camera is because of the screen. It has to be a little bit darker.
Oh, we don't have the light on. That's why. If we turn the what?
That is why, yeah.
Yeah. If we turn the McDreamy face camera light on, that's all you guys can see. So, sacrifices. I'm so getting ready to pull my embroidery machine back out of the cupboard. I haven't used it in almost a year.
Time to get it out.
Time to get it out. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Embroidery machines are meant to be used. So dig it out, plug it in, clean it, oil it if you're supposed to. That would be fantastic. Oh, Phil, really? You mean a luminaire wouldn't have been the top first gift? It would have been a nice gift for 10 years. Haven't we been together for 10 years? But no, I got an orchid. And of course, I'm kidding. I am thankful for everything.
Next year's 10 years, you can have a luminary.
I'm gonna keep you to that, sunshine. I'll keep you to that, Dawn.
Okay.
Everyone heard, right? Everyone heard. What did Dawn say?
10-year anniversary presents luminaire.
We always forget our actual anniversary, so I'm not getting you anything. All of our money is going to go to a luminaire. You bought 2 Harleys, and I still have the same one, so bite me. I can have a McDreamy and a Lumi or something. No. My neighbor gives me an orchid every Christmas. Oh, lovely. Karina, always the fighter. We love you, Karina. Well, now you got it on tape. Yep. It's on video. He can't get out of it.
Oh,
yep.
I should know better.
I like the way you guys think. That's awesome. That would be fun. I wish I could afford it. Imagine all the videos we'd make. discovering the Luminaire and unboxing. Yeah, it would be fun. Anyways, a girl can dream. A girl can dream. I like the way everyone thinks. For Mylar, is it okay to use Mylar balloons? Does it wash well? Okay, I am using Mylar balloons, so yes, it's okay. Mine happens to be reversible, so I have the silver and the actual front side is the gold. And no, it doesn't wash well at all. So no, you can't really use it. Use it on cards and quilt blocks that don't, you know, mine will be a wall hanging, so I'm not going to worry about it at all. So orchids like to sit above the water, so let the water drain into a dish below and they will bloom like crazy. Oh, very good, thank you. I don't know if the pot that it came in, it's just a little one, has a drainage thing, but good to know. Good to know. Mylar does not wash well. You're right, Susan Weehee. Hi, waves, by the way. Waves. For sure. What's that, Don?
I was going to say there's a plastic insert in it, so probably this is a level up.
Ah, alright. Let's hope so. So, I'm loving my flowers. I actually really want to do this design and maybe Owly too, really large. So I thought the inside I'm going to keep the blue going on, although red on the inside would look great as well. But I'm just going to keep it blue. I really love the blue. So there we go. It's beautiful. My husband bought me bonbon and my favorite flavored water and big time hugs. That's awesome. Made me my favorite meal last night. Well, you couldn't ask for anything more, could you, Shannon? It's perfect. I did my nails this morning and Don took the hounds to the park so they'd be nice and quiet. Awesome day.
They have been quiet too.
Yup. Awesome day. So that's how we do it. So we love our OML Embroidery gang. You guys are the best. Now, do you think I should do the silver birdhouse in black or the burgundy? What do you think, Don?
Black.
Do you think black?
Yes.
Black? That's what I initially thought. I think I have... It's a really, really, really dark... maybe it is black. I don't know. Black, 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 black. Alright, because I haven't used black, so I'm introducing...
Everybody else is black.
2 colors. Yeah, I want the burgundy to stand out for the pot and on the flowers. And I'm going to do the smaller flowers are yellow. So I keep incorporating the colors that I have going on. So it matches the butterflies and it matches Mr. Owly. So there we go. Black and silver. Yeah, it's actually a really, really dark navy blue. It's really hard to tell, but it's dark. So it looks good. I also did the stitching behind the quilting stitching, the quilt stitching, in yellow, and I don't actually like that. It looks, you can see it, but it looks kind of weird. But it's nice how the quilting stitches holds everything down. So, I mean, I don't totally mind it. Oh, I'm loving that little birdhouse in silver. So yeah, always check the back of your Mylar. Some of the balloons have it, some don't, apparently. So check though, you might have a nice, interesting color. So if you don't have Mylar and you really enjoy these designs, you can just use fabric for the applique. It's just basically stitching, like motif stitches over. So you can still do the designs. The Mylar does add to it, though. I'm gonna have to get a big stash. I actually want to do Mylar cards because I think that would be awesome. Really? The Norseman? Really? You're so funny. I bet you Karina doesn't say that, does she? Crisp packets work. Yes, you're right. Yep, you could do that. I mean, to me, again, that's clever recycling. So you don't have to go out and buy Mylar. You can use... I've been holding on to this for almost 2 years, this balloon. It's when Sam graduated and got her license to be a nurse, which is an RN. So it's at RN is awesome. But yeah, you're right. Chip packs and things like that are, perfect. What are we doing here? It's hard to see. What are we doing? Yellow? Oh, I think the bird. But I'm going to do the bottom of the bird. Black? Blackbird? I think that'll look slick. Improvising. You get to eat the crisp. Yes, Jill, that's right. In England. Oh, that was his beak. Loser.
Oh.
Oh, I couldn't see it on McDreamy's screen.
Well, he's got a black beak.
He's got a black beak. Dare to be different. Dare to be different. Sorry, bird. Some birds have black beaks, don't they? Time for the gold. Go for the gold. I started saying, and then I interrupted myself. In England, chips, like potato chips, we call them. There they call them crisps. When I lived in England...
And chips are fries, right?
Chips are fries, yes. Oh, chips and fish and chips. Good Lord. In England? Oh, man. My favorite crisps were prawn cocktail. They were so good. I was just a kid when we were there, but so good. So good. All sorts of different foods. Oh, we're doing the little flowers now. Yay! Yay! They're so pretty. Oh, and the yellow stands out so nicely. And then it's going to match so beautifully with Mr. Owly. And the yellow on the butterflies and the sunshine. So happy. So happy. There we go. We're having a good laugh today. So a black-beard bird instead of a blackbird. Yes, it's an evil bird. Did you see that, Dawn? It's a black-beard bird.
Yeah.
That's good, Susan. Thank you. That's awesome. Stuff happens. Minor detail, right?
Can this be done with different projects or just Mylar specific ones?
Mylar specific. Mylar specific. Because regular applique, you have your placement and you have your tack down and then you have big satin stitches.
But
if you were going to do that with Mylar, it's just going to rip because the satin stitches are going to perforate it. And if there's nothing to hold it down, see, these stitches are holding it together. Yes, we have satin stitches, but these stitches are keeping it down. Otherwise, if you didn't have these, there's nothing to hold it together. It would just come out.
So with a Mylar design, you can use fabric instead if you like. But
Yeah.
with a regular applique design, you shouldn't use Mylar.
That is correct. So Mylar designs give you the choices. So, and you can also use fabric with a little bit of organza over it to give it a little shimmer. There's a lot of things you can come up with. And like we said, chip bags, candy wrappers, anything like that. I mean, a bag of Skittles. That would look pretty because it's bright and red. There we go. It's awesome. What's going on? I shall make a sandwich later. Karina is going to have to get me a really, really good steak. Oh, what's going on? Hungry. Yeah, we're kind of hungry for dinner, too. It's dinner time. Well, we don't usually eat till 6 or so. 6 or 6:30. Depending on when we quit working. But, yes. I am excited to try the Mylar with chip bags. Why don't we, next week, experiment with that? Don, you gotta eat some chips.
There's a bag upstairs I can finish off.
Okay, he's on it. So why don't we do that experiment next week and see how good it looks? Maybe on... Oh, I sneezed and I kept it quiet so I wouldn't scare anybody. Ooh, yeah, ouch. I think that sounds like a great plan, you guys. Some experimentation and, you know, things to do if you don't have Mylar. I am always a big fan of working with what you've got. So if you don't have Mylar and you don't want to spend the money on it, you know, balloon is a fantastic option, but...
Next week is chip bag.
Yeah, next week is chip bag. It'll be a great experiment. But yeah, work with what you've got. Just, you know, you can find if you try, you can find a suitable substitute for Mylar. I think only Mylar is Mylar, but, you know, I think it would be really cool to do a whole design set out of your favorite chip bags. So, yeah. Yay for experiments. I know, Elizabeth. That's my favorite thing.
We have Doritos upstairs, so you can use the orange side or the silver inside.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. All right.
I think it's silver inside.
I think it is, too. We're going to have to pay attention.
Well, I know there's silver on the inside of the hickory sticks bag. So.
Hickory sticks, yes. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Experiments and we can see which ones work best. And yeah, I mean, recycle. Why not? Karina, what is BFF?
B-I-F-F.
Oh, BIFF. You just make the biff, the Norseman, and I'll take care of the
She's
rest.
speaking another language again.
Oh.
Karina.
She can. She can answer questions and stuff, so... Totally. Well, I think my bird with the black beard, you know, I may stitch blackbird or something, blackbeard, sorry, underneath it. So I probably won't unhoop this right away. Oh, I love the yellow. Well, he's a very colorful bird. See, happy accidents. It doesn't look that bad. I would never stop and, you know, redo it after it's done stitching because I think it looks fine. Nobody is really gonna notice, like, hey, Sue, why did you stitch your bird with a black beak? And it's like, you know, I don't think it matters.
Pretty.
I like to pick and choose my battles. It's not really a battle, but McDreamy battle. Color battle. And it's also fun to just do things on the fly. It doesn't, you know, you can take the time and plan everything out. I most certainly do because we're doing live videos on everything, but I also like to mix it up a little bit. What you see on McDreamy's face here, or his brains, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I guess. All right. Comment after the live of what you think we should call this camera. So, because this one is the McDreamy cam, what could be this one? So we need to come up with a nice name for it. McDreamy 1 and 2. Yeah, that's a little boring, isn't it? We're going to do blue wings, and then we're going to finish the little flowers, which looks great. I love all the details. It's awesome. I like the design better than the owl. Very pretty. It really is. It really is. I would like to see it larger. So I'm doing the smallest size because I like to do that. It's kind of fun. Google Cam. Google Eye Cam. Googly Cam. Yeah, that's it. That might be it. Because, you know, McDreamy's watching you. Big brother. Big brother's watching you, look. Does he need eyebrows? That is the next question.
We don't have room to fit him in the shot.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, we don't. Not if you want the entire screen.
Oh, the eyes are just right at the top. Yeah, because we kind of want the bottom part because I used that. So, yeah. Great name. Stitcher Cam. Yes. Biggest size for me, the 5x7. That's fine. It's still beautiful. A lot of the times that is why I stitch out the smallest one, because a lot of people think that it won't look as nice, and it does. They look beautiful. Remember the patchwork pets? I absolutely loved those with so many different techniques in it.
I like the blue wings on your bird.
Yeah.
He looks cool.
Well, I think he looks groovy. So, look at this finishing detail. That's awesome. So, the birds match the flowers. But I wanted to bring in enough yellow. But yeah, that's quite often why I do the smaller ones. Because Anita Goodesign just doesn't take it big and then make it small. They digitize it so it looks good as small. It looks fantastic as big and fantastic as small because they digitize for the proper size. So if you have a 5x7 hoop, just make sure the designs that you're getting fit. And they look just as good as the bigger ones. Like, seriously, just as good. Whoa, what do we got going on here? Oh, my thread got caught on my hoop. Oh, I pressed OK before I rethreaded.
Norseman says if you put some fluff around the display, McDreamy will look like a Cookie Monster.
A Cookie Monster. No, I'm not doing that. And Don, if you do, there'll be trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
maybe
no.
He needs a beard.
You leave McDreamy alone. McDreamy needs another brother. Heather, thank you very much. That is a really cute pear thing, too. Pear creature. Pair of pears. Oh, this is so beautiful. I think that's our last one. No, it's going to do the centers. I wanted it all blue. So it's just going to do a little itty bitty satin stitch on it. It's awesome. Judy Quilt. Is Judy Quilt here listening? That's awesome. Hi, Judy Quilt. Awesome. Oh, the Norseman really likes your ideas of a beard. Now, I have Ragnar, who is my Viking machine. So, yeah. I can't wait to watch this in rerun later tonight. Well, thank you for watching, Judy Quilt. Just bear in mind, we had a very rough start. None of our cameras worked. They kept bleeping out. And we couldn't get the Sue cam working until there was T-minus 2 minutes. And then we got it to work, and then it stopped working. So you can see the amused look on my face when the Sue cam froze. So yeah, it's been fun. Just for a few minutes, seriously. I'm in the bathroom. That's awesome. She's hopping in to say hello. All right, back to the desk, Dawn.
Desk's up.
Look at this. So, yeah, I really love this. I love it. And the silver and the dark, dark navy blue. And I'm happy I brought in the red. So, it still looks really good. It's going to look really good with the sashing in between. Isn't that stunning? So a great design. So next week, we're going to experiment. Judy Quilt, you'll love this. For people who don't have Mylar, the first experiment was using a balloon. And the second experiment is we're going to use chip bags and see how well it works. And candy wrappers too. And we're going to do an experiment. So we'll be doing another Mylar, Mylar, kind of in quotes there, Mylar next week for Anita Goodesign. And I think it's really going to be fun. Really. All right, bye, Judy Quilt. Thanks for stopping in. That's awesome. Bat owl. The googly eyes are staring like they're inspecting something, so maybe it should be named Inspector Clouseau. Oh, I loved him. Yeah, he does. He's watching everyone. He's part of our gang. Yeah, googly eyes everywhere. Hoops have googly eyes too. I'm hoping everyone notices the googly eyes staring at you guys all the time. It's just awesome. So came out great. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. And it goes to show you too, the other experiment was if you only had one Mylar, could you make it work? And the answer is absolutely yes. I mean, I know all of these are gold or turned over and silver, but when you put the colors over it, it looks completely different. So yes, if you have more than one color, use what you want. If you don't worry about it. We can make it work. Use what you've got. I'm a big fan of that. Recycle if you can. Also a big fan of that. But don't feel that you have to run out and spend some money. It can get quite expensive. Get the proper stabilizer. You know, keep care of your machine. But for stuff like this, we can improvise for sure. So, thanks everyone for watching. This was such an awesome design. I think I agree. I like it better than the owl. Mr. Owly is cool, but this is just the blue and the yellow and the gold and even my little black beak there. It's awesome. So I will see you guys next week. I'll do a blog post and let you know what's coming up, but for sure Sunday experiment time, and we're going to see how it works. So thanks everyone for watching. Happy Valentine's Day. We love our gang, so thank you guys for being here and watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.